Looks like you got some stuff going on. Want to tell me what you did? Want to tell me who you did?
You look tired. I don't sleep well anymore.
So the thing I keep thinking about is, was it worth it to be happy for a little bit, even though it ended up sad? Or would it have been better if the whole thing never happened?
And you don't seem to understand.
I'm not a violent dog. I don't know why I bite.
You don't understand.
Dearest Allie, couldn't sleep last night because I know that it's over between us. And if in some distant place in the future we... I guess I am always, it's not a problem, it's just something.
Kill yourself, he asks. And the question sounds unreal, because you never hear anyone ever asking that question in real.
Maybe there is something wrong with me, but like I said, I'm really happy with who I am, and I know my intentions in my heart, so like I don't.
Action Man? Who the hell's that? Oh my god, no, it's John Wick.
I was living a hell in small rooms. I broke things, smashed things, walked through glass.
I wasn't feeling good, so I asked my parents to get me some rainbow sherbet, and I usually get the pink kind, but this one's like orange and white and green, and I'm used to the orange and pink and green kind.
When everything is lonely, I can be my own best friend. And when everything is lonely, I can be my own best friend.
But I need you to need me back. Okay, why wouldn't you tell me about the kiss? And why didn't you call me while you were away? And why won't you ever just let me up?
You know what I'm saying? I used to call your cell phone like, oh, let me talk to my nigga and shit. And that motherfucker would just ring on me. He would just ring. Wouldn't be no voice.
He needs me, he needs me.
Let it all work out. Let it all work out. My dearest Allie, couldn't sleep last night because I know that it's over between us.
If you love somebody, set them free. And if they really love you, they'll come back.
I keep going back to that moment in the ICU when she looked at me and I see you. I see you.
If my parents ask me about it, I probably won't tell them the truth because I don't want them to worry that I might get bad again.
Your new girl is my clone.
Wants me to be angry. And I can notice it.
You for what you did, and I miss you.
Bojack, I don't like anything about me.
Hey.
None of this is me. This house isn't me. The only reason I wear this shirt is because some company paid me $8,000 to wear it. And I don't even need the money.
Thinking about you everywhere, all around me, touching me, kissing me. I want your lips right by, talking and laughing and touching mine. I can't stop thinking about you, because now I know you want me to. My veins and tied them around you, so that the blood from my heart would be onto your own. You are only what I've made you into. You're the perfect man for me because I've decided it's you, and she's terrible because she loves you too. And how can she not see that I made you just for me?
I wanna let him go. After everything we've been through and everything we've done together, I don't wanna fucking let him go.
Do you long for having your heart interlinked? Interlinked. Do you dream about being interlinked? Interlinked. What's it like to hold your child in your arms?
It's no use, Joe. Joe, we gotta have it out. I gave up everything you didn't like. I'm happy I did. It's fine, and I waited, and I never...
My dearest Allie, couldn't sleep last night because I know that it's over between us. And if in some distant place in the future we see each other in our new lives,
I can hardly feel anything. I hardly feel anything. I wanted to be your woman. I wanted to be your man. I wanted to be the one that you could walk off. Let it all walk off.
How could you sit there and look me in the face, watch me cry, and lie to my face?
Maybe there like is something wrong with me, but like I said, I'm really happy with who I am, and I know my intentions in my heart, so like I don't want to change, you know.
I see you as you see yourself through all the books you read, overwhelmed with guilt and realizing the disease.
familiar.
How was your day?
Good.
Yeah?
Yeah. My day was good.
How could you sit there and look me in the face, watch me cry, and lie to my face?
And while you're bleeding on your back in a glass, I'll be glad that I made it out in some.
This way with the tattoos and your cool scars, and you go out and you get your
do care. I care about
I just can't come between them. They got their own thing. I wish he'd stop pretending. He won't let his phone ring for more than a couple seconds. Oh, I think maybe two. Too harsh, just falling in and out of love for something new. I wish that you could see them. Their faces lighten up. Their past is cold and empty. They know it's been enough of waiting on somebody, someone who doesn't care. But he knows her name, she knows he'll always be there. He laughs at her eyes, at her smile, at the glasses on her face. She loves how he talks late at night when there's no one else to say how she's beautiful and funny and smart like nothing he's ever seen. He's good to her, she wants it more than everything in between. She calls herself a girl's girl, that's a lie. Says she had my back, but she had the knife. I could never do it once, and she did it twice. And you wonder why, and you wonder why. She says she was a girl's girl, that's a lie. Said she had my back, but she had the knife. I could never do it once, and she did it twice. And you wonder why, and you wonder why we're not alike. What'd she do to get you off? Taking down her hair like, oh my god. Taking off your shirt, I did that once or twice. Oh, no, I know and I'll move on. But I think I like her, she's so fun. Wait, I hate her. I'm not that involved, I'm sorry. She's missing it. Sad, sad boy. Not my business, but I had to warn her. Ooh, but you're thinking she's so cool. Kicking back on your couch, making eyes from across the room. Wait, I think I've been there too. Oh, you've got me thinking she's so cool. But I know what I know, and you're just another dude. Wait, that's so true.
I never thought I'd say this, but 2024. Here, just hear me out. Just hear me out. Just hear me out. Would you rather Project 2025 or to get nuked by Russia? Russia! If Biden gets reelected, we're cooked! You don't get it. Like, Trump is so cool with Putin, it'd be like perfect fine. You just said, okay, let's call a truce, and it'd be like A-okay. But Putin has so much hatred in his heart for Biden right now that it's like he does not need to be reelected. He just needs to get off office, like right now. I get that Trump is a convicted felon right now, but please, just Trump, just one more time, just this one time. He can only go 2 times anyways. He can only go 2 times. Just this one last time. Just help us, please help us out. Also think about this: going to war with Russia, knowing how high their technology is and how goodly trained their people are. I think I'd rather go with the Project 2025. I'm not even worried about that, honestly, at this point. I'm just worried about the fact that I will die if Biden gets reelected. Or how about this? How about we just take them both out of office? Bro, Biden looks like if he sneezes one more time, he's gonna die. And then Trump is literally a convicted felon. I get it. But if I had to choose between the two, I'd choose Trump. Just this one time. See, last time, I wouldn't have chose Trump because he was gonna send immigrants away. And I don't support that. But you're telling me if I vote Biden, that Russia's gonna nuke us? You're saying that if Trump doesn't get elected, you're gonna nuke us? Trump 2025, guys. 2024 and 2025, bro. Make sure Trump is getting voted, bro. Just make sure Trump is getting voted. I mean, like, I know who I'm voting for. I mean, I'm gonna vote for Trump because I would rather my rights getting taken away than getting nuked, and then I'll be dead. Like, I'll be dead before my rights get taken away. I'd be dead before my rights get taken away. Roe v. Wade was already bad enough, but also you want to re-elect this dude? He looks like if he drinks Sprite, he's going down for the night and probably never gonna wake up. Every single time I saw him on that television, I thought that if he closed his eyes, they were never going to open. It's not even that. It gets worse. You're supposed to be debating about who should be president, not who has better golfing skills and who's more childish. Both of you are childish to be talking about golfing skills right now when our country is falling.
Bro, help me. For the sake of children, help.
If I'm being honest, I never shut the door. I mean, I closed it, I did, but I left it cracked open just a little bit, just in case. I'm not inviting you back with open arms, I swear it, I'm not, but if you peek through the crack and the memories flood back and suddenly you're 16 again, pouring your soul into mine, please come in. Please come back. I wonder if you walk through, will you be the boy I knew or just a stranger wearing his face? Sometimes I think of you, and it feels like I'm holding a ghost, a memory that's been rewritten too many times, a love that's been buried but somehow still lingers, like smoke from a flame long gone. The truth is, our love never really died. Not for me. Not in my heart. It faded for sure, grew quieter over time, but it never disappeared. And maybe that's why I never fully shut the door, not because I need you back, but because part of me still hopes you might find your way through that crack, even if I've convinced myself I don't want it. But the door's unlocked, and if I ever decide to lock it up for good, you know where I leave the spare key. Just remember me. Remember me as the girl who wore her heart on her sleeve, who cried when the world got too heavy, and had a laugh that made everyone in the room smile, who let the world see every scar and every dream, even when my dreams were silly because they all started with your name, even when the scars were etched into my skin with your favorite pen. Remember me as the girl who held on to hope even when I watched it slip through my fingers, who believed in you when you didn't believe in yourself, when you didn't even believe in me. Remember how I showed you grace after it was not deserved, how I gave you countless chances when you didn't deserve one. I forgave the words that cut too deep, the actions that spoke louder than your apologies. I swallowed my pride, set aside my pain. Remember how I fought for us, how I poured love into every cracked piece of you, even when it felt like I was breaking too. I saw the flaws that you held, the parts you tried to hide, and I embraced it all, because that's what love meant. Remember me as the girl who saw you for the mess that you were, and loved you anyway.
She just looked like they were sleeping. They did her like daily makeup routine or whatever. But yeah, what's it called? Hold on, let me keep reading this. Oh, for me, what it was like seeing her, I don't know. All I wanted to do was just sit there and cry and lay there. But, I mean, I guess that's how it was for everybody, but I'm glad that it was an open casket because I got to see Ellen last time. So, yeah, that's how it was. She just looked like she was sleeping. She was very peaceful. She had her dress on. What's it called from whenever she went to the Megan Monroe concert. She looked very beautiful, so.
You like the color red, so I carved your name into my wrists, watching the blood drip to the floor. You liked fruit, so I spread my thighs, giving you the forbidden one, and let you scrape out my insides, allowing you to consume every last drop. You liked devotion, so I worshipped at the altar of your existence, sacrificing my hopes and my dreams. Every prayer a whispered promise to be everything that you wanted, everything that you needed. You liked fire, so I took the lighter to my skin, letting the flames consume my identity, hoping the ashes would form something you might actually want. Even if there was barely anything left of me, I hoped that you could find something worth wanting in the residue that was left of the person that I was, and with the small fraction of my brain that was left and that still belonged to me. All I could hope was that red is still your favorite color.
Any type of way. So, can I speak about this?
It depends on, yes, but tread lightly.
Well, I'm not gonna say with the notes.
Okay.
So, Aubrey. Okay, I'm. It's gonna sound like I'm getting off track, but like I promise, like I'm going somewhere with this. So for my birthdays, ever since I can remember, Aubrey has always done something big for my birthdays.
It's true.
Always woken me up with gifts. Never failed to go big for my birthday, and like to the point where like she would like save up her money just to like get me gifts for my birthday, which is just, it was like genuinely like the sweetest thing ever. So obviously Aubrey wasn't here for my birthday this year, which was kind of hard. Not kind of, it was really hard. especially because it was a big birthday this year. And we found the notes the day before my birthday, which was like, I don't know, I took it as like my birthday gift. And it definitely gave me the closure that I needed. But yeah, that's like my,
It was
my
good.
take on the notes. It was definitely like, got the closure, at least I got the closure that I needed from that. And it was also like, she couldn't be here to give me my birthday gifts, but we found these notes the day before my birthday, which was
I thought that it was good too. And it was just so very like, I don't know. I thought that if there's any way that Aubrey's up there with like God, not like if she's there, but the next sentence is the if, but being like, hey God, like I'm gonna need you to do this.
Hey Bella.
But I think that like, and this is just like how we, if you believe different, that's fine. But like Aubrey was like, God, make sure they find those letters before Taylor's birthday. That's my gift this year. And like, it's like sad and heart-wrenching and also very Aubrey. So it was sweet. It was sweet.
Unfortunately, I think you're gonna cry when you hear this. You already know why you're seeing my face. It's your therapy time. You've allowed yourself to give up. You finally let life break you. All the hurt that you've been feeling, all the pain that people have put you through, you finally reached your ending point. You don't want to be here anymore. Not only have you given up on life, but you've given up on yourself. You've accepted what is, but I need you to listen to me. You have not given up. The only reason you're settling with all these feelings is just because you're tired. You're tired of waking up every day and feeling the exact same. You're tired of laying your head on that pillow at night and having those racing thoughts. You're tired of having to question why everyone has done what they did to you. You're getting tired of asking God to save you. You're just tired. And I get it. Life is tiring. Pain sometimes gets to be too much. A lot more than we think we can handle. That's life. There's never gonna come a day where life is perfect, and there's never gonna come a day where you stop feeling pain. Pain is inevitable. And life won't get any easier on you. It's easier to look at all the bad things that life hands you rather than the good. And I think right now you're so hyper-fixated on all the bad things. But what about the good? What about the things keeping you here? Your friends, your pets, life. Life is beautiful if you let it be. Life is also really ugly and mean and hurtful and cruel, but it's also so beautiful. You can't wait for life to stop being painful for you to finally be happy. You can't wait for life to finally make sense, to finally be happy. You have to decide that you're gonna start seeing the good and why you're here. There's a reason you keep waking up every morning. You have a reason. And I need you to be here to see that reason. I love you. And these feelings that you're feeling, they will pass. But you have to look at the good things in life. You have to shift your perspective. Life isn't all bad. So just allow yourself to feel happy for 1 second. You deserve it. I'll talk to you soon.
Hello. Just got out of rehab for the second time in 19. So yeah, the lighting's kind of bad because I'm currently living in a sober house. I didn't even know that existed. Hello? Being in a house full of people who want the same thing as I do? Okay, we're evolving and shit. But anyways, let's get ready for an AA meeting. Yeah, I tried to get sober on my own in Alaska. It lasted like 2 months. Also posted it on TikTok and I relapsed. So sorry for those of you who are in my DMs like, oh my God, sister, help me out. I couldn't help myself. I'm so sorry. I really tried though, and I really hated myself. I was like, you freaking failure. But the therapists in rehab were like, you need a community to get sober. And I learned a lot about how alcoholism, like the disease, it's like diabetes too. They're not eating sweets for 3 years and being like, oh, can't wait to get diabetes. You know what I mean? But so now I love myself, no regrets. I don't have a single regret because everything has led me here to Florida. My therapist was like, I don't think you should go back to Alaska, girl. That place is not good for you. I was like, right? Anyways, she was like, how do you feel about sober living? Sober living? What is that? But yeah, I've made so many friends. Really great friends. I always meet the best people in like rehab. I don't know what it is about them, but they're freaking great. Also found out I got diagnosed with bipolar 2 and borderline personality disorder. I was like, so that wasn't me. Anyways, I'd be crying to my mom, and I'd be like, Mom, there's something wrong with me. She'd be like, no, sweetheart, you're perfect the way you are. I was like, thank you, but no, that's not what I mean. Like, there's something not right up here. But I got put on meds, so now I'm like stable. We're gonna have to change my username from your not stable friend to your super stable friend, because I am feeling great. Also, it turns out, like, if I ever, like, went back and forth with you being my life and adios, sincerely sorry, I wasn't medicated. I didn't mean it. Ew. I share a room with 3 other girls. I was like, ah! But it turns out they're super cool, and I just had to rethink. I was like, you're here to get sober. You're here to stay sober. You're not here for comfortability, you feel me? I learned so much in rehab, though. It's actually freaking insane. I pushed back my date twice. Everybody's like, you're weird. Hey, man, I'm over this. I'm so over this. I can't do it anymore. But everybody's so nice and sober living. I love it. Like, you really do have such a good community, and they're absolutely correct. Like, I couldn't have done it in Alaska, and I realized I needed professional help, and so glad I did. I'm literally so grateful. So grateful, so blessed. All right, we are ready to conquer Alcoholics Anonymous. Thank you so much for listening to my TED Talk. Adios, mi amigos.
Hi. I really don't want to go back and forth with her, but there are some things that I have to say. If you look in the comments, you can see that she claimed that I'm her bully, and I just want to say that we went back and forth with each other online for years, I think. I did so much wrong, just as she has, probably more than her, but it all started with her. She's an influencer, and I didn't like things she did, just like other people didn't, but I actually posted about it, which was my first wrong. Like I said, it is my fault that it started, but I'm not gonna let these, like, misconceptions happen without me explaining. About 6 months into the drama, my mom passed away. Cora reached out to me, and I was genuinely surprised that she even took the time after all the things that we've said to each other that were very nasty. And then I get a screenshot of her liking videos making fun of the fact that my mom died, and then lied about it, and I was like, I just didn't care at that point because I was going through so much. She let the whole internet know that she was there for me and, like, making herself seem all good and glory, and then never spoke to me again, or, like, never was there for me again. A month before, I took to social media and was like, I just think that we're not going to be friends anymore because she's fake, because I did update my personal life on social media. And I explained how I felt. I wasn't rude at all, and then she just came back at me rude. So, but I was on live, and there was a girl. She was really, really drunk and saying really nasty things about Cora, and I was just sitting there like this because I was in shock. Like, that was my fault. I should have took her off immediately, but I can't change the past. Like I said, we went back and forth with each other. It was never one-sided. Cora posted a video not that long ago saying, using the audio, I bet your mother would be proud of you, which is obviously about me, and then tried to say that it wasn't about me. I would have never done that to her. And then, like, if I were to do something, I would admit it. But, like, I'm a very petty person, and I'm trying to work on that. But if you're gonna post something like that, expect the worst. Like, what do you expect from posting something like that? She says I send stuff to her house. Every time I say, oh no, I didn't, I'd love to see some proof, it never gets shown. She said I leaked stuff about her personal life. Yes, I did. After you outed me, I told everyone your virginity story. I'm sorry. That was wrong for me to do. Once again, I cannot go back in the past. I was very angry, and I'm really sorry, actually. Cora, if you're watching this, I would never want you to feel like you don't want to be alive. That's not my point at all. It was just petty drama, and I'm sorry it got taken that far. But you will blame me for everything, but not the Reddit page that does, I could say, worse to you. When you posted the video saying a bunch of stuff about me that I put in the beginning of this video, I could have just dropped the link of the Reddit and everyone would have been like, oh. Our drama started when we were minors. You're about to be 20. I am 20, and I'd love to move on. I will be moved on, and then you will post a video about me, and then that will lead on for me trolling you. I'm gonna troll you if you talk about me. Like, that's just how I am, and I need to grow past that because I am 20. If you follow me, or if you're on my side or anything like that, don't send her hate. Let's be the bigger person, because she's an advocate for bullying, and then everyone's telling me in my DMs to, which I guess I deserve, because they don't know the side of the story. They just saw this girl post on social media. I think the reason why I was stuck in the drama cycle so much with her, just the back and forth, I didn't shut up when she would say something to me, is because that's the last thing I was in before my mom died, and I guess I was just trying to feel nostalgic. I don't know. Thinking about this all makes me feel so stupid, because why did I do that, and why did I surround myself with people who thought it was a good idea for me to be like that online? If I was bullying, I would have been sued. I wasn't. The videos that I were posting were about racism. But anyways, yeah, I feel like there's more I could say, but I'm just gonna leave it like that.